to our channel. My name is Dan, here in the Philippines on the Island of Bohol. Today I'm sitting out in the car, relaxing in the air conditioning, talking about knives. Got a really interesting knife here. This is a Pathfinder knife. I think it's called the Cheetah Outfitter's knife, something like that. It's 1095 steel with a Scandi edge on it. Made in Indianapolis, Indiana, for the Dave Canterbury. I don't know if he owns the company or what, the Pathfinder company. I'm not sure how that stuff goes, but that's what they're made for. They have all different styles. This is a camp knife. Nice 5-inch blade on it. Light, fits in your hand perfect. It's got a curly maple handle with a lanyard hole in the end of it. Has the forge finish on the blade, kind of like a patina, darker colored. It's got a severe 90-degree spine on it. Our friend Larry from Kentucky gave this to us. Interesting story behind the knife. I didn't know Larry from Adam. He sent me an email, because my email's on my channel, every video in the description. Sent me a message, asked me would I like a knife. He might even said Pathfinder knife, but a knife. And I said, let me think about it for just a second. And I emailed him the next day back, and I said, if you really want to give me a knife, I'd be honored to get a knife like that, because I knew they were really good knives. And he sent me the knife, and it originally came in a, I don't know what you call it, like a dangler style sheath, leather sheath that the knife just slides into. But he sent along this sheath here, and this is a Maker's Outfitters sheath, and it's set up for hanging. I think with the straps you could use it as a scout style if you wanted to. Has the spot on the bottom for a ferro rod, and I have a real fancy ferro rod that another friend gave us. A guy named Don. Don died of a heart attack a year and a half ago. It's a Fire Steel brand, about $40. 15 years ago, really expensive for a ferro rod. But the sheath, when I first got the sheath, I was like, why would anybody want a sheath so big and heavy and thick? But I've come to just adore it, because the craftsmanship and the style of it is incredible. I don't know what the purpose of being so big and heavy is. There might be some kind of style to go along with that, but the knife fits in it perfectly. And you got the buckles on here. You can put a bag on there or something if you wanted to. But it's so nice. I love it. I just think it's absolutely fabulous. It's just so well made. And thank you so much, Larry, for sending that to me. And Larry is married to a Filipino lady, and she seems very, very nice. And they also, after he sent this to us, he sent my wife Marafi and my daughter Shannon a gift certificate to Amazon. If I remember right, it was $100 for each of them, and they had so much fun going online and ordering things. Shannon worked hers down to the penny on the things she bought. She got a bunch of stuff that she really wanted, some different books and all kinds of different things. I think Murphy bought a pair of shoes and a dress or something. I can't really remember. But Larry's been so nice to us that I owe him so much. You know, the knife is just beyond special, guys. I don't even know what to tell you about the knife. It's absolutely fabulous. I love it, and I use it quite often. I can't say I use it every day. I rotate my knives around, but I really like it because it's got a smaller blade on it. It's nice and light, really easy to maneuver. It's got the Scandi grind on it, so it's just fabulous. Again, this is another knife that will never see a sharpening stone. I use it for, like, say, if I use it in a day, for a whole day out running around or whatever I'm doing, you're only going to use a knife for a couple hours throughout the whole day constantly. And whenever I come home or get finished, I take the knives to the old rock shop and I put them on the buffing wheel with the green compound, and I just polish up the edges on them. Again, my goal is the smooth shaving. That's what a sharp knife is to me. In fact, I don't carry a knife that I can't shave with. But talking about Larry's done so much for us. He's sent us money several times, a bunch of times, and we were so strapped for money. We're on a really tight budget to begin with. In fact, we never made our budget once in the last 5 years. We always run out of money. But then I got my daughter. My daughter was in college last year, and she, it's costing a third of our budget to keep her in school. So that's a third of the money we don't have to spend here. And there's a lot of times that we're out of money. I spent a lot of, you remember some of my videos where I was going on 2 and 3 day fasts and stuff. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it to be healthy and stuff. I'm doing it because I don't got any food, And Larry figured that out. Sent us some money a couple times, several times, and really helped us out a lot. He bought Marafi. He sent money for Christmas. He sent money for Marafi's birthday, and didn't tell me what to go buy. The one time he wanted to buy her a life jacket, which was really cool because she can't swim and she's always going on these little boats to the islands and stuff. That was awesome. For her birthday, I went out and she was talking. It's hard to get her to talk about what she wants and things like that. But one day she let it slip that she wanted some exercise stuff, and Larry sent that money for her birthday, so I got her a little set of exercise equipment. I got her a yoga mat, ankle weights, little dumbbell weights, a jump rope, stuff like that. She really appreciated it. But it's so nice when you meet people that want to help you, and like me, I could never afford this knife in a million years. It's over the knife itself's over $100, which again, I never owned a knife. I never owned $100 knife in my life that I bought. I guess that's not true either. I did buy a folding knife long time ago that was over $100, but never a regular knife. And then the sheath was more than that. The sheath was really expensive. And the only reason I know how much they cost was when they came, he sent them, I think, UPS or something sent them. And I made the mistake of not telling them to not put the real price down. But the real price was put down on this, the sheath, and the other sheath were all sent together. It wound up being around $300. And when the guy delivered, they wanted, if I remember right, they wanted 5,000 or 6,000 pesos customs fees. I had to pay that. And at the time, I was lucky I had a couple bucks set aside. And I told him that when I received the knife, and he's like, "Well, I'll just send it to you." I was like, "No way. I appreciate the knife so much. I don't want it anymore. I feel bad enough people spending money on me and stuff." But him and his wife are such nice people, absolutely fabulous people. So thank you so much, Larry, and hi to your wife, and I'll see you guys later. Hashtag 22 a day no more. Go out, have some fun, take care of yourself, watch your six, and keep your head on a swivel. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching. Take care.